Alright guys, welcome to Learnlyte. In this video we're going to talk about while loops. So in Python there are times when we need to perform repetition, or basically perform a certain task a certain number of times, right? This is called iteration. Because iteration is so common in Python, the language or the programming language provides some useful features for us to perform repetition with. And those features include the use of while loops and for loops. In this video, we're going to talk more specifically about while loops. So the best way to understand a while loop is by doing an example. So let's start with that. So first, let's start by actually writing a program in Python that utilizes a while loop. So I'm going to call this program countdown. And this program is going to have one argument, n. And then what we're going to do, we're going to say while n is greater than 0, I want to print the value of n, right? Then I'm going to say n is equal to n minus 1. And then finally, outside the while loop, I'm going to have it print the statement blast off. Alright, that is a simple while loop. So let's run this function and take a look at it. So gonna hit run module, okay. Alright, let's see what we get. When I call the function countdown, we're gonna pass 10 to it, and we get 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off. Alright, and that's a simple example of the while loop in Python. So let's take a closer look at what's going on. So here you can see we start the while loop by saying while. This is a key word in Python that symbolizes the start of a while loop. So followed by the keyword while, we have this condition right here. So what you should note about this condition is that whatever statement inside of the while loop gets executed as long as this condition right here holds true. So what that means is that as long as n is greater than 0, whatever statement we have inside of the while loop will get executed. Now, the reason why we have this particular line down here is because we're updating the value of n. And the reason why we need to update the value of n because eventually we want the condition to hold false. When the condition holds false, it's going to break out of the while loop and continue normal program execution, which means that once it breaks out of the while loop, it's going to print blast off. If we don't have this right here, which updates the value of n, then we're going to have the while loop being stuck or being forever true. Now, if the while loop is forever true, you're going to be stuck in an infinite loop, which is why the condition up here holds true or false depending on the value of n, which is the reason why down here we need to update the value of n so that eventually this condition will hold false and it will break out of the while loop. Alright, hope you guys understood that a bit. I'm gonna write another example just so you guys have this better understanding. So in this example, we're gonna do something similar. I'm gonna call this one def times underscore table. I'm gonna take a value x, and what I'm gonna say is count is equal to 1. I'm gonna start the while loop now. So while followed by the condition, and the condition is count must be less than 13. So while count is less than 13, what are we going to do? We're going to print count, comma, times, in quotation, followed by another comma, then x, another comma, and then in quotation, I'm going to put is, and then finally, I'm going to put count times x. I'm going to end this. So while it's in the while loop, it's going to print that. And now we need to update the value of count so that eventually the condition will hold false and we can break out of the while loop. Alright, and that's it. So let's save and run this and see what we get. So when we hit run, we call times underscore table, pass a value of 3. What do we get? You can see we get the 3 times table up to 12. So 1 times 3 is 3, 2 times 3 is 6, 3 times 3 is 9, all the way to 12 times 3 is 36. Now you can see this is accurate. And that's pretty much it for while loops. So just to recap, let's take a look at it one more time. So to begin a while loop, we use the keyword while, followed by the condition, this right here. And then inside of the while loop, we have the statement that will get executed. Now this statement will get executed as long as this condition holds true. So however long it takes for this condition to hold, well, this statement right here will be executed as many times as it takes while this condition holds true, which is why down here we're updating the value of count so that eventually this condition will become false. When it becomes false, it will break out of the while loop. If you forget to update the condition in the while loop, then you will be stuck in an infinite loop where the condition never holds false, so it will never break out. So just bear that in mind. And this is the basic principle of the while loop. I hope you understand. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below, and please like, share, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Thank you.